When I see new in the headlines, I first ask myself, new to who? New to the law enforcement officer who finds the drug, new to the pharmaceutical industry, new to the criminal justice system. When a drug gets seized in the field, typically there would be some sort of preliminary analysis that's done in the field to understand that crushed white powder is a narcotic. From there, it's typically analyzed and they determine whether or not it's been reported as a drug before. So they have a big database of all the narcotics and the illicit drugs that have been seen. And from there, they can determine the structure of this drug and compare to see if it is something that is new to the system. The new drug would be identified by the basis of the structure of the molecule. So all narcotics have a chemical structure, and based on how it was synthesized or how it was made, there could be different functional groups that haven't been seen before that make the molecule or the drug more potent, which could lead to more effects in the street on users. They can compare internationally. Here in the States, we have NIFLS. In Europe, there's the UNODC, so there's lots of different databases where we compare and monitor trends and see what has been reported, because we can learn a lot from each other. So in the case of fentanyl, it started off having uses in the medical field, but now it's made its way into illicit narcotic use because it's not being used by a physician. Fentanyl test strips are used to determine whether or not a narcotic or other substance has trace amounts of fentanyl in it. They are truly presumptive tests. They cannot identify every analog of fentanyl. The fact that it may not be able to detect every analog of fentanyl may give you a false negative. One of the differences between using a fentanyl test strip versus a typical colorimetric kit like a NIC or NARC kit is that it's meant to be tested in solution, so it's a little safer. When you're running a true colorimetric test, you're taking the actual powder and putting it into the test kit. Fentanyl test strips mimic a urinalysis test, so they're meant to go in solution. So you can take a smaller quantity, get it in solution to put into the test strip, which make it safer for the public to actually use. When the crime labs determine the structures of these new fentanyls, the DEA has the right to immediately call them Schedule 1, which means they have no medical use. And this is a way that in the criminal justice system, when they are found in the field and when they are seized, they immediately have the strictest penalties in the law.